Hello and welcome. My name is David and this is the Trader Trainer. We are taking a look at APE Coin here. You can see it on the daily chart. This has recently come onto Coinbase. You can see released on the 17th of March. After a big push to 18, you can see we've been consolidating in this range here, this equilateral triangle. Now, we had this breakout here on the 13th, and as you can see, we pulled back in, held this trend line coming up along the bottom here, put in this nice J-hook pattern, boom, caught a nice move. I called this out to my group in around the 13s. I called for targets in 15 and 18. Didn't quite make it to 18 on this day. Had a bit of a pullback on the 21st, and as you can see, we started pushing higher in this channel. And then, of course, to yesterday being the 28th of April, today being the 29th, in the early morning 29th, we had this rip out of this channel and just went completely mad ape bananas is what I kind of call it. So didn't quite make it to 30, but pretty close, 2760s. And then we had a pretty considerable pullback. Let's take a closer look at that on the 4-hour chart. As you can see, I've pulled up the fibs on this one. And I need to make a correction because I want to show you something exciting about what I've done here. And I can't quite see it yet. I think that's going to do it. Okay. I need to lock these bad boys in. Okay. So take a look at this. We've got the fibs out. This is the 4-hour. So you can see we put in some support at the 0.23 fib level here. There was some, it was holding for a little bit there and then it fell through. Didn't quite go all the way to the 0.5, so we kind of dipped into the 0.38 here. But as you can see, I've pulled these legacy trend lines, I call them, not sure what we'd really call them. So these are angles that this was moving on early on from way back to when this thing first listed. So I pulled these forward and brought them out just to see if they would have any bearing on where we were going to find support today. And look what I found. This trend line coming back from the beginning was exactly where we touched down on today. We put a little wick in right to that level. So this is the importance of looking at these trend angles from the past and pulling them forward. Kind of goes along with like the Gann fan idea and that kind of work. Not using a Gann fan, but it's the same sort of concept. So as you can see, look, we grazed these bodies of these candles right here, and we basically captured that wick right there, came down, gave this thing a kiss, and turned around there. So I took profit after this day, and now I'm back entered here at the bottom. Let's see if this thing can make another run for highs, perhaps into the 30s. I know on some brokerages this made it up to 40, so let's see if this thing's got another leg in it, some more energy to get to maybe the low 30s. Maybe it gets back to 40 in a recent, not recent, but in an orderly, quick fashion. Would be kind of cool, but not counting on that. Going to take profits on the way up or get out of this thing if it wants to dump. I'm going to play it as in buying the rumor, selling the news. So going into Saturday, I'm going to probably try and dump this. Not expecting it to hold up through the weekend, but I am thinking it has a chance of pumping until the event on Saturday where they're going to start minting. So this is APE Coin. This is the latest update. Some pretty cool TA that went on here. I hope it gives you some insight into how this thing is moving and what we might see in the next couple of days from this. So again, my name is David, the Trader Trainer. Thank you for joining us. Happy trading.